Ray didn't get lucky.
Think of the internet like a street performance. Every day, someone steps up with a mic, a camera, a dream, a viral moment, a lucky clip, a spark, and maybe, just maybe, the world pays attention. Most of the time, you're there just long enough to be forgotten. But then came Ray. One day, no one knew who he was. The next, he wasn't just in the spotlight, he was stealing the show.
What's up, GQ? I'm Ray. It's 10 since I can live.
This nigga Ray got
and while most creators spend years planning their moment, Ray just stumbled into his. Not with strategy, not with sponsors, not even with a camera of his own.
Bro, you can't tell me that these niggas in this picture don't look like. You cannot tell me that this not what these niggas look like right now, gang. Bro, a match made in heaven,
days ago, Ray wasn't a streamer. He was a student, finishing high school in Taiwan. No followers, no streams, no hype. His nights were textbooks, gaming, Valorant clips, and inside jokes only 3 friends understood. But that changed on July 14th, 2023, the day Ray accidentally walked into internet history.
Got it. Bro, watching this shit live is crazy as fuck.
Kaitsanat was live streaming in Japan. The stream had been live for about an hour when he stopped outside a 7-Eleven in the middle of Tokyo, looking for snacks and filming one of his usual chaotic IRL segments. As he panned the camera around, a kid suddenly appeared in frame, nervous, buzzing with energy, and wearing a wide grin. It was Ray. At that point, no one knew who he was. Just another fan hoping for a handshake, maybe a photo, but this wasn't just another street interaction. Their first words were clumsy. Ray's voice cracked with adrenaline, and his hands trembled as he reached out. Kai laughed, Ray laughed. But more importantly, they matched each other's energy instantly.
Bro, you could see that this damn near was meant to happen, bro. Like, this nigga Ray, he damn near act the same, look the same. They got more aura though, I ain't gonna lie. Like, what the, he wearing a trap shirt. What the fuck?
In that mess of nerves and noise, something clicked. The connection felt real, and instead of walking away, Ray stayed. He didn't just snap a picture and vanish. He asked if he could tag along, and to everyone's surprise, including his own, Kai said yes. So Ray did, for hours. They wandered Tokyo together, through game stores, back alleys, taxis, karaoke booths. Ray wasn't trying to steal the show, he was just reacting in real time. Goofy, honest, completely in over his head. But the magic? It worked. Ray wasn't trying to be funny. He just was. Raw. Real. Ridiculously entertaining. And the clips? They went nuclear. TikTok caught fire, Twitter followed, fans begged for more. Suddenly, Ray wasn't just the kid from the Japan vlog. He was Ray. After their meetup in Japan, everything accelerated. Just weeks after their first chaotic meetup, Kai flew Ray to America for the first time.
Seeing this shit happen, niggas never thought it would get this far. Like, to see that this nigga really be on his shit, though. No glaze. You know what? Fuck it. All glaze and tinted. I don't give no fuck. All glaze and tinted. This nigga really, like, this nigga got worry, bro. I'm keeping it a buck. Ray could probably steal your bitch. Not mine, though. Y'all be safe, bro. Got it. Alright, that was crazy.
Strange accents, giant portions, and 24/7 cameras. But oddly, it didn't feel like he was out of place. Ray fit right in, like he'd always been part of the crew. He met the rest of the AMP members, tried American food for the first time, wandered through Walmart like it was a theme park, and even filmed a short film with Kai that would blow up across the internet. After his visit in America, Ray returned to Taiwan, but he wasn't the same. After America, something had shifted.
Nigga had
he
motion,
wasn't just
bro.
the funny kid from Japan anymore. He was someone people looked forward to seeing. Someone fans searched for in clips, commented about in chat, and started following in real time. Fans had started to like Ray more and more. They weren't just watching for Kai. They wanted Ray. They wanted more streams, more moments, more of the kid who somehow made everything feel authentic. So back in Taiwan, Ray did something simple. He started streaming. No big production, no crew. Just Ray, a webcam, and his bedroom. He'd sit in front of his computer, sometimes with a plate of food, sometimes mid-homework, and just talk. About school, about Kai, about nothing. And people tuned in. Because even when he was alone, Ray made the internet feel like a group chat with your funniest friend. Now his streams pulled in thousands, not because of high production or fancy edits, but because he was something special. Learning a new language is hard, not just academically.
Something I probably never did. Matter of fact, I do that shit, but no.
You're not just trying to communicate, you're trying to belong. For most people, moving to a new country means years of struggle, years of getting laughed at, misunderstood, ignored. It takes time to pick up the rhythm of a new language, the tone, the slang, the sarcasm, and even then, it doesn't guarantee you'll ever feel like you truly fit in. Imagine showing up in a new country, and suddenly, everything you know, your language, your jokes, your instincts, none of it translates. Your thoughts get stuck. Your voice feels smaller.
Nigga Tyler bring Ray around the hoes, though, like, damn.
You want to speak, but the words aren't ready. You want to connect, but you don't know how. But Ray was different.
And that's why they made Google Translate. Man, let me go out the country. I'm gonna Google Translate it the fuck up. I don't give no fuck.
Because even though his English was basic, broken even, he still fit in. He matched the vibe. He didn't understand every word, but he understood energy. He could mirror the room, read the tone, react to emotion instead of grammar. That's something no textbook can teach. He wasn't fluent, but he was present. And that made him feel familiar, like someone you already knew, even if he spoke differently. With Kai on his side, Ray didn't just learn English, he absorbed it. He picked it up the way a younger brother copies an older one. He echoed the crew, repeated what he heard, word for word, sentence for sentence. If Kai said it, Ray said it. If AMP joked about it, Ray memorized it. It was fast, unfiltered, real, and that's what made it work. But that kind of learning, raw imitation, comes with risk. Because when you're learning in real time, in a language you don't fully understand, sometimes the words you pick up aren't the ones you're supposed to repeat.
Nigga. Yeah, back bucket. Yeah, right? I think this is when he got banned, bro.
Shut up! The internet clipped it instantly. The backlash came fast. It was one of those moments where everything pauses and then explodes.
Yeah, 4K
and yeah, it looked
HD
bad.
live
But can
crazy.
you really blame him? When you're learning a language by immersion, surrounded by streamers, memes, and Twitch culture, how do you know where the line is?
Facts,
You
you
don't.
gonna say
You
it.
mimic, you adapt, you say what
I
gets
don't even blame this
laughs,
nigga right
you say what the people around you say. Ray didn't grow up with American context, he grew into it. And sometimes that means learning things the hard way. Ray wasn't trying to be someone else. He wasn't faking it. He was just trying to keep up, trying to speak like the people around him, trying to find his place in a world that moved fast and didn't wait. And as he repeated the phrases, copied the tone, mirrored the humor, something started to happen. He didn't just learn the language, he picked up the rhythm, the slang, the cadence, the jokes, and over time, it changed the way he spoke. It changed the way people saw him. Soon, people started calling him Raekwon. First, it was a joke, something said on stream to get a laugh. But like most jokes, it carried a bit of truth. Because this kid from Taiwan, the one who barely spoke English when he showed up, wasn't just participating anymore. He was blending in, effortlessly, naturally. He didn't just understand the words, he understood the vibe. And that made all the difference. When people become famous, it always comes with a price. And for Ray, it was no different. From the outside, it might have looked easy. One day he was a student in Taiwan, the next he was streaming in America, flying across the world, gaining followers by the thousands. But what people don't see is the weight that comes with that kind of rise. The comments, the assumptions, the quiet resentment. Because no matter how many people loved him, there were still plenty who weren't convinced. People who looked at him and didn't see talent. They saw luck. They said he was just in the right place at the right time.
I ain't gonna lie though, nigga. If you hating on Ray, you just a hating ass nigga, bro. If you like nigga, Ray don't be doing shit to nobody. Glaze intended.
The narrative was simple. He's only famous because of Kai. It's no different than sports. Think about your favorite athlete. The icons, the ones who changed the game. Every single one of them had someone behind the scenes. A coach, a mentor, someone who pushed them, challenged them, guided them. That mentor didn't make them great. They just helped bring it out. And with Ray, it was no different. Kai saw something in him. Not just a funny kid, not just someone to tag along for content. From that very first, something clicked. Ray wasn't trying to go viral. He wasn't chasing the camera. He was just being himself. Awkward, excited, real, and somehow that worked. There was something magnetic about it. The way he matched Kai's rhythm without trying. The way he carried himself with a kind of natural awareness that didn't need polish or perfection. He felt real, not manufactured, not over-rehearsed. Just a kid in the right place, doing the right thing, because it came naturally. And that's rare. That's not something you can teach or script or fake. That's instinct. That's presence. Kai recognized it instantly. That's why he didn't just take a photo and move on. That's why he let Ray stay. That's why he brought him in, on stream, into the crew, and eventually, into the culture. Because Kai didn't make Ray special. He just gave the world a chance to notice what he already saw. So, yeah, Ray got help. But help only matters if there's something worth helping. And from day one, Ray proved that he wasn't just riding a wave. He was the wave.